Lady Brainfart here, and it stinks! So, I have always liked the game Starving Artist. But what had put me kinda off was all the scripters in the game, and apparently the developers don't care about the game anymore and don't give a shit about the player base. But the thing I'm going to talk about is their update they had some while ago. They have this thing in the game that detects scripted or printed art, but it's kind of broken, and I'll explain why, and which I first thought was a great update to the game. Finally, we can get rid of all that printed art, I thought. But I was wrong, because the bad thing about this is that it detects by counting shade and color, not by detecting if they are already existing artworks or examples from Google or Pinterest. If a drawing had too many different values in it, the game will think it is scripted. So if you are using the lightening or darkening tool, which is the tool in the game that can be the cause of the game itself to detect too many values and think your art you just made are printed art. Which to me is insane that the real artist that actually draw in the game can get that little printed icon on their artwork, even though it was made by their own hands by using the tools the game offer. And that is far from okay. I mean, people already have a hard time believing it exists real artists these days and accuse them for using AI tools or scripting. So this does not help our situation or reputation. And apparently the creators are not interested in to devote their script to the game, which is sad because I really like the game. And I used to be here every day for many hours. But thanks to these flaws, I felt like you stopped playing the game at all. But then I stepped across this other game called Doodle Deals. It really reminds you about the Starving Artist game, but this game is made by and for real artists. And I realized quite fast that the game have a lot of potential. You can choose the size of your canvas, which means you can put a lot of more details into your work. And instead of buy and gamble in hope to get something good, you can actually buy the exact frame you actually want and are interested in. And the best part is, you can use the same frame over and over again and on more than one artwork at the same time, which I think is great. The only bad thing right now is that it can be a little bit laggy, which the game also warns you about if you scale your artwork too big. But I'm fine with that, because I can see a lot of great potential in this. And so far, I haven't seen any scripted art. But maybe it's just because the game is not as known as a Starving Artist. I think they deserve more players. So show them some support, try the game out, show them some appreciation for creating something for the real artists. Thank you so much for watching. Lady Brainfart here. See you next time.